Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this science session, Matter M3, where we are going to continue from where we stopped last time. Now, the topic we are going to study today is about electromagnetism. That is Unit 4. We are going to concentrate on the subtopic Ohm's law. Now, in the chat, I want you to indicate your name, your room, and also your class number. For example, if your name is Tom, ensure you sign in as Tom 3/5 number 50. So don't forget those three things. The keywords we have for this topic are as follows. 1, current. 2, ampere. 3, coulomb. 4, resistance. 5, voltage. And the last one we are going to look at today is Ohm's law. The symbol for current is letter I. The symbol for voltage is V. Resistance is R. And the symbol for coulomb will be letter C. Now, to begin with, current is the amount of charge in unit time. Or else, we have a formula for this. You can say that current is equals to charge divided by the time. The symbol for charge is letter Q. The symbol for time is letter T. So the unit for current is what we call ampere. I think we did this last week before the break. Now, 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb per second. Sometimes we use the formula 1C divided by S, where C stands for coulomb and time is in seconds. Coulomb is the SI unit of the unit charge. Next slide. What is resistance? What is electrical resistance? Resistance is when current flows down or slows down. And when current slows down, it loses energy. And this energy is converted into light or heat. Now, the symbol for resistance is R, and the unit is what we call the ohm. Now, a rheostat is a variable resistor. We did this last week. Meaning, it's a resistor whereby you can either increase the resistance or reduce the resistance, therefore affecting the current. Now, George Simon Ohm is a scientist that we so much learned about last time. He investigated the relationship between these three units here, which we have resistance, the current, and the voltage. And when he did the experiment, he concluded as follows. He found out as follows. 1, he realized that the current flowing in a wire is dependent on the resistance and also on the voltage if it's constant. He also found out that if the resistance is less, the lower the resistance, the more the current, and vice versa. The less the resistance, the more the current. The more the resistance, the less the current. Now, Ohm's law states as follows, that the resistance R of an electric component is the ratio of the voltage across the component. This is defined as being directly proportional. If you increase the voltage, you also increase the current. This can be simplified into one formula as follows, that voltage is equals to current multiplied by resistance, meaning V equals to IR. And that when we substitute, you'll find that resistance is equals to voltage divided by the current. And current also, you can also substitute that equation. You'll find that current is equals to voltage divided by the resistance. Now, how can we apply this formula to get some calculations and to find the voltage or to find the current? Let's take for this example number 1. What is the resistance of a conductor if the current flowing in it is 3 amperes when a potential difference of 12 volts is applied between its ends? This is the solution here. 1, you write or you find what you don't know after you get the values of the numbers or the units that you know. For example, we know the voltage here is 12. We know the current is 3. What we don't know here is the resistance. So we know that V equals to IR, or voltage equals to current multiplied by resistance. So the resistance is equals to voltage divided by current. And when you substitute that, you'll find that 12 volts divided by 3 amperes, the answer you get is 4 ohm. Example number 2. A resistor of 6 ohm is connected to a 24 volts battery. Find the current flowing in it. Again, you list what you know, you find, or you calculate what you don't know. So we know the resistance is 6, the voltage is 24. What we don't know here is the current. So we have to calculate the current. But we know the formula that voltage is equals to current times resistance. So current is equals to voltage divided by the resistance. And when you substitute that, you'll find that 24 divided by 6, the answer you get is 4 amperes. So don't forget the unit, 4 amperes. The last example, number 3, we have is as follows. How much voltage would be necessary to generate 10 amps of current in a circuit that has 5 ohms of resistance? So one more time here, you write what you know, you find what you don't know. Solution, we know the resistance is 5 ohms, the current is 10 amperes, but we don't know the voltage. But we remember the first formula, voltage is equals to current times resistance. So we just substitute that, 10 amperes times 5 ohms. The correct answer we get is 50 volts. Now, I want us to do some practical examples whereby about 10 questions. Make sure when you write your answer, you write your name, you also write your room, and also you have to write your number. For example, if your answer is 6 volts, don't forget to write that. 6 volts, my name is Tom, room 3/5, I'm number 50. So here we go. Question number 1 is as follows. You have 1 minute to do this. What is the voltage of a circuit with 15 amps of current connected to a toaster with 8 ohms of resistance? And the timer begins now. 1 minute, can you try to do that?
Room 7, number 8.
Okay. Room 7, number 8 says A 120. Another one.
Number 40,
40A, 3 room 7, A, okay. 5 seconds remaining.
number 31.
31A, let's see. Okay, time is up. Okay, the answer is A. Let's see, the first one is A. B is wrong, 0.5 is wrong. and C is wrong. So the correct answer again is A, 120 volts. Now, how did you get this? These are the steps. One, this is how you got 120. What is the voltage of a circuit with 15 amps of current connected to a toaster with 8 ohms of resistance? Again, we know the solution here is resistance is 15 ohm, the current is 8, but we don't know the voltage. So voltage is equals to current multiplied by resistance, which is equals to 8 amperes multiplied by 15 ohms, and then the correct answer is 120 volts. Question number 2. A circuit contains 12 volts battery and a bulb with a resistance of 3 ohms. Calculate the current that is flowing through it. The timer begins now. 1 minute.
B.
Okay.
4L.
4L.
Yeah, room
B.
8A.
Room
4A.
4A, correct. 3 room 8, number
Room
1.
1 number 37A. Or B.
B, 4A. 3 room 7, number 40 says B. 3 room 3, number 35 says B. Araya. Kanta, 3 room 2, number 47, B. Let's confirm the answer in the next 5 seconds. Because we see, okay, and then time is up. Okay, A, 0.25, wrong. B, 4A, I guess is the correct answer. C, 6.2, A is not the correct answer. D is also not the correct answer. The correct answer is B, 4A. Now, how did we find this answer? How did we get to this? Again, a circuit contains a 12 volts battery and a bulb with a resistance of 3 ohm. So you write what you know, you find what you don't know. Solution again, voltage is 12, the resistance is 3, you find the current. Substitute that, V equals to IR. So I equals to V divided by R. When you substitute that, 12 volts divided by 3, the correct answer is 4 amperes. Question number 3. Question number 3. How many ohms of resistance must be present in a circuit that has 120 volts and a current of 10 amperes? Timer begins now. 1 minute.
Room 7 number 40A.
Room 7, number 40A.
Room 7 number 8A.
Room 7, number 8A.
Room 8 number 12.
Room 8, number 12. The answer is A. The answers are coming in quick and fast. 3 room 2, number 47A. 3 room 4, number 5A. You have about 20 seconds to come up with your answer. And you have 2 seconds and time is up. Let's confirm the answer. The answer is A. And then B is not the answer. And then C is not the answer. And also D is also not the answer. And how did we calculate this one again? These are the steps on how we found these answers. The solution is as follows. The voltage is 120. The current is 10 amperes. What we don't know is the resistance. Then, so resistance is voltage divided by current. So, which is equals to 120 divided by 10. And the answer you get is 12 ohm. Now, question number 4 is a little bit challenging. I want you to take your time, find this. Calculate the total resistance and current passing through the circuit diagram, meaning we need 2 answers. And the timer begins now.
Room 8, number 1, B.
Room 8, number 1, answer B, 30 ohm.
8, number 8, B.
Room 8, number 8 also B.
Room 7, number 8. Room 8, number 12.
Room 8,
number 5 are B.
all answers seems to be B, 30 ohms, 0.5A.
Room 1, number 18.
Room 1, number 18, C, 10 ohms, 15A. Ping 3, room 7, number 7, says A, no, B, sorry, 30 ohms, 0.5A. Okay, there we go. Time is up. So the correct answers is B. It's not D, it's not C, and it's not A. The correct answer is B. And how did you find this answer? First of all, these are resistors in series. They are connected one end to the other end. So the total resistance, you add them together, you'll find that the 15 ohms plus 10 ohms plus 5 ohms, you get a total of 30 ohms. Now that is the total resistance. V equals to IR, so you substitute that, you find that I equals to V over the total resistance, which is equals to 15 volts divided by 30, you get 0.5 amperes. So the correct answer is 30 ohms, the total resistance, and 0.5 amperes as the current passing through the circuit. Now, question number 5. Question number 5 is the most challenging question. I want you to take your time. I'll give you like 2 minutes to try question number 5. Calculate the total amount of current that the battery must supply to this parallel circuit. Now, if it's not so clear, those are 2 resistors, each with a resistance of about 500 ohm. Take about 2 minutes. The timer starts now.
B.
Okay.
Room 2, number 2, B.
Room 2, number 2, D. The answer is
Number 1, D.
room 8, number 1, the answer says D, 0.04 amperes.
Room 8, number 31, D.
Room 8, number 31, D, 0.04 amperes.
Room 3, number 48, A.
Room 3, number 48, A, 0.4 amperes. Again, okay, we have about 5 seconds remaining. Should be 1 minute, not 2 minutes. So time is up. Now, this is a little bit challenging. The correct answer is, let's confirm, D, 0.04. It's not C, it's not A, it's not B. The correct answer should be, sorry for this, it should be D. Now, this is how you get the steps. Now, first of all, these are resistors that are connected in parallel. Remember what we learned last week, that the total resistance, using this formula, we say that the total resistance is equals to resistor number 1 multiplied by resistor number 2 divided by resistor 1 plus resistor number 2. So when you substitute the values there, you get is 500 multiplied by 500 divided by 500 plus 500. The answer you get is 250,000 divided by 1,000. When you cut and cut, eventually you get about 250 ohms. Now, this is the total resistance. So we need the current instead. Current is voltage divided by resistance, which is equals to 10 volts divided by 250. And the answer you get is 0.04 amperes. Now, this formula, we only use this formula only when we have 2 resistors only. But when you have more than 2 resistors, we have the other formula, 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 multiplied by And then you're able to substitute that and get the resistance within the circuit. Now, for question number 6 to question number 10, these are vocabulary examples, which I want you to try and unscramble the words by looking at the letters and coming up with the correct one from some of the key words that we learned. Question number 6. Can you try to unscramble these words here? You have the following letters: T, L, Y, C, I, E, T, I, E, R, and C. And the timer begins now.
Number 12, electricity.
Number 12, room 8, electricity.
Number 4,
Okay, electricity.
electricity.
Electricity. Get about 20 seconds.
Number 48.
Room 3, number 48.
Room 2, number 47.
Room 2, number 47, electricity. Room 3, number 48, electricity. This one is an easy one.
Number 8, electricity.
Room 7, number 8, electricity. What an easy one. This is an easy one. Question 6. So we got 10 seconds remaining. And then time is up. So the correct answer again is electricity when you try to unscramble these letters. Yeah, that's an easy one. Good. Well done. Next, we have question number 7 also is a medium question. The easiest question, I think, is number 7. Timer begins now. You have the following letters: E, G, A.
Room 8, number 15, voltage.
Voltage, room 8.
Number 12, room 8, number 4. Room 7, number 40.
Room 7, number 40.
Room 1, number 37.
Number 37, voltage. Okay, that's quite an easy one. Voltage. Other says, check your spelling. Check your spelling. Others are writing correctly, others are not writing correctly. So here we go. You have about 5 seconds. The correct answer, as per from your chat, I can see it's voltage. Time is up. The correct answer is voltage. Voltage. That is an easy one. 3 more questions. Question number 8. This one is a little bit of a challenge. You have the following letters: L, E, T, C, Y, B, E, T, L, R, and A. Timer starts now.
Okay, number 15, cell battery.
Okay, cell and battery. Okay.
No number.
No number.
Cell battery.
Okay. This is an easy one also. Looking.
Number 8, number 42.
Number 42. Your answers are coming in quick and fast. Okay, cell and battery. Check your battery spelling, and also cell is easy. Check your battery spelling. Okay, you have 15 seconds to figure out the correct answer to that. Your answers are coming in quick and fast. Chalisa, no, that's the answer question. Cell battery ping, 3 room 7, number 7, cell battery, 3/2, cell battery number 13. So good, time is up. The correct answer is cell battery. Good, thank you. Next question, 2 more, and then we call it a day. Question number 9. This one also is easy. So you have the following letters: R, I, T, I, C, U, and C. And the timer begins now. Check your spelling.
Only room 8.
Okay, you can see majority of you here from room 8. This should be an easy. Napat 3, room 1, can you check your spelling? Okay, that's an easy one. There's also someone there who writes Circut, C-I-R-C-U-T. Check your spelling. Check your spelling as if finish up. Okay.
Room 2, number 13.
Number 13, room 2, Faisal Sakit. Okay. So the correct answer time is up. The correct answer is Sakit. Now, the last question is the most challenging question. I'll give you 2 minutes to try and crack on this number 10. Difficult one. We have the following letters: R, R, I, C, U, E, I, E, S, I, S, C, and T. 2 minutes. Timer begins now. 2 minutes. You can see the answers are coming in quick and fast, and I can tell these answers are correct. 3, room 2, correct. Number 10, 3, room 2, correct. Number 13, correct. Number 42, correct. Number 14, 3/2, correct. Okay, this was not difficult. This was quite easy. Counterweight, correct. Number 9, 3, room 1. 3, room 6, correct. 3, room 2, number 47, correct. 3, room 3, number 35. The answer is your answer is correct. And 3, room 7, number 8. Your answer is also correct. I tend to have a feeling that all your answers are correct. So the correct answer is series circuit. So thank you for having taken your time to be with us in this short lesson. And I hope to see you again next time. Thank you.